How to deploy a web server Apache HTTPD on Debian-like system with Ansible. I'm going to show you a live demo with some simple Ansible code. I'm Luca Burton and welcome in today's episode of Ansible Pilot. Today we are talking about how to deploy a web server Apache HTTPD on Debian-like Linux system. The full process requires 4 steps that you could automate with different Ansible modules. Firstly, you need to install the Apache package and dependency using the ansible.builtin.apt Ansible module. Secondly, you need to create the custom index.html with ansible.builtin.copy Ansible module. You could upgrade this step using the template module. Firstly, you need to start the HTTPD service called Apache in Debian-like system and enable on boot with all dependent using the ansible.builtin.service Ansible module. Fourthly, you need to open the relevant firewall service related ports using the community.general UFW. Are you ready to have more fun? Let's jump in a quick live demo about how to deploy a web server Apache HTTPD on Debian-like system with Ansible Playbook. Welcome to my editor. Let's have fun. Let's start with standard YAML 3-, then let's move to the first play named setup web server that is going to be executed against hosts all of our inventory, and I need also privilege escalation, so become true. All the commands need to be executed as root. Let's start our task list. So for task, the first is named Apache installed, because I would like to install the package to provide Apache service. So ansible.builtin.apt module. 3 parameters. First is the name of the package, Apache 2, and Debian-like system. I prefer to use update_cache, so I will update the repository metadata before installing the package, because I would like to have the latest version of the package installed on my machine. Then let's define a custom index.html. So let me define directly with ansible.builtin.copy module. Let me override the default index page that is located under var www.html index.html. And let me define the content straight away. So let me add a pipe, and this is the content. It's a multi-line, so I will type only custom web page text. But you can customize as you want with all the HTML code, or maybe better, convert to a template. That's it. Then I would like to verify that Apache 2 service is enabled, which means that the service is actually running and also enabled on boot. I'm going to perform this with ansible.builtin.service module. 3 parameters. The first is the name of the service, Apache 2. Enable must be true, so on boot we would like to start a service, and the state must be started on the machine. So this also double check that service is correctly running. Last things, we need to open the firewall port. I'm going to use community.general.ufw module. Three parameters of this module. The first is the type of rule that need to be allowed, then the port number, in my case HTTP, so port 80 standard, and the protocol, we need a TCP. As you can see, 4 different tasks. The first is to install the package in our machine, second to customize the index.html, verify that service is enabled on boot and started, and then open up also the firewall port. Are you curious? Let's jump in the terminal to have fun. Welcome to my terminal. So first of all, let me connect to my demo machine and verify the status of the services. SSH DevOps is my username at ubuntu.example.com. This is a fresh machine, so let me also accept SSH key. Let me switch with a privilege escalation to root user and share with you some detail of this machine. So let me cut /etc OS release. Yes, is a fresh Ubuntu 20.04 LTS, so probably the most common to start a service with. Let me double check the status of Apache service on this machine. So apt list Apache 2 package. I have 2.4.41 option with -- installed is confirming that these packages are not installed on the machine. Another check that probably most of you are familiar is dpkg-l, and let me grep for Apache 2 packages. And no result, which means that Apache web service is not running on this machine. Just for the sake of double check, let me try to cat var www.html index.html. No such file or directory as expected, so let me list also var www and no such file or directory. So as I said, is a fresh machine that need to be provisioned with Ansible. So let me disconnect from this machine, let me exit from root user, exit also from normal user, and get ready to have fun with Ansible playbook. To execute my code, I'm going to use the Ansible-playbook command. Let me specify the inventory of the Ubuntu machine. Here we go. And what else? Oh, the Ansible playbook. Of course, under services and HTTPD is Debian for Debian-like machine. The execution time depends by the performance of your target machine, so is impacted by the resources, especially the networking. And now is downloading and installing the Apache HTTPD server. Is going to take a while because it's taking care also of all the related dependency. This is the most time-consuming task of the list. The other basically are doing only some text manipulation and some verification. And here we go. Change the status, so some modification happen on the target machine. And what happens if we run again the same playbook? Let's find out. I'm expecting one OK status for all the services because Ansible is going to just double check that everything is in order. And here we go. This property is called idempotency. What else? Now I would like to verify that this modification actually are executed on the machine. So let me connect SSH again, and this time apt list Apache 2 is giving us a different result. You see there is an installed on the end, and also dpkg is going to list all the packages related to Apache. Yes, good job. Let me also double check the index.html HTML. No, first let me verify the service that is running with system control status Apache 2, so is active and also enabled, so which means that is going to start on boot. Let me cut var www html index.html custom web page, exactly the text that we typed in Ansible playbook. Good. What else? Oh, of course, let me list var www that now it exists. So, good job Ansible. The machine is actually running Apache HTTPD web server. Yeah! Just for double check, I opened my browser and pointed out to ubuntu.example.com, and here we go, exactly the content that I was looking for. Yeah, good job Ansible. Now you know how to deploy a web server Apache HTTPD on Debian-like system with Ansible. Thank you for listening to me. If you liked this video and was useful for you, give me a thumbs up, write me a message, and keep in touch with me for more IT adventure in the Ansible world. This video is part of our Ansible automation program. Sign up today on www.ansiblepilot.com for uninterrupted exclusive video and so much fun.